Hey, happy Monday, happy Monday. I am Walt, and I'm here with another day of free daily sports bets. All right, pretty, you know, Saturday and Sunday was a pretty rough bet weekend. Yesterday, well, we knew that the Eagles that was going to be a long shot, but stranger things could have happened. Somebody was going to upset somebody, and it looked like it was the 49ers over the Cowboys, even though I don't think that was much of a shocker. All right. But we had the over 5.5 assists for De'Aaron Fox, but he gets a flagrant two foul in the beginning of the fourth quarter, and he gets ejected from the game. I'm pretty certain that if he played that fourth quarter, he gets those two assists and gets 6 assists for that game. But at the end of the day, two things you can account for is somebody getting injured in the game and or in this case an ejection. So we move on to today's slate, and we have four games on today's slate. We have um, all basketball. All right. So the first bet, we're going to go with Joel Embiid over 10.5 rebounds. In his career, Embiid is averaging 12 rebounds per game versus the Wizards. They will be on the road where he also averages 12 rebounds in DC for his career. The Wizards on the season has given up an average of 16 rebounds per game to the center position. On Saturday, they played Portland. Portland center, I believe he had like 14 rebounds. So I definitely like Joel Embiid to get over 10.5 rebounds in this contest. And staying with Joel Embiid, I also like him for the double-double. On the season, Embiid is averaging a double-double. In the first game he played the Wizards this year, he had 36 points and 13 rebounds. The Wizards are in the bottom half of the league versus the center position. And, with the way that Embiid has been playing this year, he's already played against the Wizards when they had Gafford and Montrezl Harrell, and he was still able to put up double numbers. I think it's pretty safe bet that he'll end this game with 10 points, at least 10 points, and at least 10 rebounds. All right. Probably well over both. All right, so moving on to the next bet, we're going to take Kyrie Irving over 22.5 points. In this revenge game, which this will be a revenge game, he's going to be back in Cleveland where he started his NBA career. Since leaving Cleveland in 7 games, he has averaged 24.6 points. And in Cleveland, when he's played in Cleveland, he's averaged 32.3 points. Um, this game today is going to be in Cleveland. And in the last two matchups that he played in Cleveland, he put up 38 points and 37 points, both with the Brooklyn Nets. All right. So another thing to make a note of, without Kevin Durant for the next couple of weeks, what we can expect. Not only is this a revenge game for him, but without Kevin Durant, he's going to be looking to score early and often. All right. The final bet of the day, we're going to go with the Jazz -5.5. The Lakers all season, they've struggled against playoff bound teams. They've struggled against teams that probably won't make the playoffs. Like they've lost to Sacramento. They lost to Sacramento last week. They lost to the Grizzlies last on the ninth, I think it was. Denver beat them up the other day, and Denver isn't even a fast-paced team like that. But for that matchup, the entire league has got the memo. You want to beat the Lakers, run them. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we know the Jazz has more than enough of the players to orchestrate a rip and run offense. So I expect especially with Gobert back in the lineup, I expect even being on the road that the Jazz should win this game by double digits. All right. So good luck, happy betting, and most importantly, never bet more than you can afford to lose.